Wake up. Today we are going forward, and we have two babies. We have two babies that are going to be put in today.
It's awesome, man. Long time coming, man. So you guys only knew, just everything that we've gone through. Today is a glorious day, and these roads are horrible. Clench your cheeks.
Potholes!
My God.
It's terrible on this land. Alright. Did you want to say something else?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So we are, sorry, it's like 5 minutes in, or almost 6 minutes, but, so we're on our way there now. My appointment is not until another hour, and I'm not too sure if I can hold this. We have to stop. Let me top off. Okay. We love you guys.
Love y'all. Take care.
Alright. So, see y'all later. Baby dust, people! Baby dust. Bye.
Hi. So today is the day that our babies are transferred into my womb area. So how are you feeling? My womb area. So how are you feeling? You nervous, really? You really nervous? Yeah. So it's a joy taking over the nervousness? Yeah. We always say do it afraid, right? Do it afraid. It's the best time. I just want to see your face on video. All up in the videos. It's exciting. I'm not nervous. So, just ready to get it over with, I guess. He looks cute. He can't help it. It's in his blood. Look how beautiful our babies are going to be when they come out looking like daddy. Look at that face.
Just like daddy.
Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. Yeah. You got that thing on your head, though. So you got that thing on your head, cocked to the side like pimp style. Got to. It's an awesome day. It's Friday. It's Friday. This is beautiful. I don't think anything can replace these smiles, though. Nothing. All right. Love you, baby.
Okay, so it's us again, and we are just now leaving. That face.
Yeah. Awesome. Just in awe. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Sure. Great day, March 9th, 2018.
Yep.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Married to Film. Once again, I'm Ralph, and this is Shamanda.
Hi, you guys.
And right now, this should be showing in the middle of our egg transfer clip,
Oh, you think it's gonna show in the middle of it?
or however we decided to put it. Right. So we're just going to discuss about the egg transfer further and what happened. So as you probably saw, we transferred two embryos.
Let's back up.
Okay, go ahead.
We retrieved 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 did not grow. They were immature.
Mm-hmm.
2 were able to be fertilized. So they transferred 2 in.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Go ahead.
Yes. I believe it was a Sunday.
It was a Friday.
Okay. You're right.
Sunday was the retrieval, and it was the following Friday.
Friday was a transfer.
Was a transfer.
Okay, yep, you're right. Okay, yeah, so, and so they gave us, 2 weeks? Was it a 2-week time frame to make sure that
Yeah.
that the implantation happened?
Yes. So every doctor is going to be different. For my RE, my doctor, my fertility specialist office, they checked my hormone levels after, like a week after the transfer. Then after that, they did a pregnancy test, which was a week after that. So it was a 2-week wait, which everyone says is the worst wait of their lives, which
Yeah, I can see why.
it was. It was actually the worst. Not for the simple fact that you have to wait, but the simple fact that your mind is constantly going as far as if they implanted or if my body is doing what it's supposed to do. I know that when my nurse called us frequently, and she was just asking, just generic questions. Are you cramping? Have you been spotting? I'm thinking that she was asking me for, those kind of questions because just in case there was something wrong. But even at my age, I did not know that was part of implantation.
Yeah.
Like cramping is part of implantation.
Yeah, I had no idea.
And even spotting is part of implantation. It's not the shedding of the lining, but it's basically partially saying that the egg hasn't been implanted. And so that little bit of maybe the lining where it could have been a shedding to happen, like for your period, your cycle, that there might have been spotting coming from that, and that means that the egg was implanted.
That's
that the
good
egg is
information.
snuggling in. And that's the reason why you have spotting. Some people actually bleed, but in my case, I had nothing. I had a little bit of cramping, but I have endometriosis, so the cramping is nonstop. It's a constant pain. So for me, it was like, I don't know. I've always asked God to give me a significant pregnancy symptom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, but so the 2 weeks passed and the pregnancy test was negative.
It was negative.
So
For now.
So, but we're gonna keep on trying. So that was our first cycle,
Yep.
and we have more to go.
Yep. So let's be real and so that everybody can know. The response to the negative pregnancy test, when my nurse called, her demeanor was different on the phone, so I knew that it was negative. I don't know if there's any other way for you to be, yay!
Right.
No, you're not pregnant.
Right.
I don't think there's any way for you to actually be spunky. I don't think there's a way for you to be spunky when you're telling someone that's been trying, regardless if they've been trying for 6 months to a year, if they've been trying for 1 month, and and that pregnancy test is negative. There's no way to actually just come out and say, okay, that is negative. I know our pastor says that for us to keep trying and keep taking pregnancy tests because that shows that our hope and our faith is still there,
right.
that we are still believing when we take our pregnancy test. And that actually helped a lot, because when you take a pregnancy test and it's negative, it is a crush. It's a blow to your spirit. It's a blow to your mind. It's a blow to you spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. You can literally make yourself sick from wanting to be pregnant so badly. But it was a Wednesday, so Ralph was teleworking, so he was at home when I received the phone call. And I remember him coming up to the basement, coming up the steps, and I was on the phone with the nurse, and I just looked at him and I was like, okay, that's okay. And I just said, that's okay, Deanna, that's okay. And he knew from there. So how did you feel? Because you knew.
I feel like the sunken feeling, just
the sunken place.
Not the sunken place, but
sorry, I'm sorry.
But a sunken feeling. It was like energy drained out of me. Just like
If you could have fainted.
if I could have fainted, it probably could have been something like that. It was just like weakness. Yeah. And you know, you automatically get frustrated and yeah, frustrated.
Yeah, it's a
Really
lot of
frustrated.
frustration.
A lot of frustration, you know. And yeah, it's like, man, again. But that's you know, it's more for our testimony
Yeah.
when it does happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing. And in between that and now we had the infertility awareness event that we put on called
Yeah.
Desserts and Dialogue, and it went
Very
better
well.
than we could have ever expected. We
Yeah.
had Dr. Awonuga and
Yeah.
his nurse on it,
Yeah.
and they gave great information to those who were there. We had
A lot of information.
a lot of information. We had people give their stories about what they were going through. We had people serving desserts who had their own dessert businesses. We had
Yep.
cheesecakes. We had
Yep.
chocolates. We had cake pops. We had
Cheesecake passion, just sweets.
Yeah.
Le table.
there you go. We had Perfect 10 Mobile Mixology.
Yes, they were in the house, in
They
the building.
what they do is that if you're having a corporate function or anything like that,
Anything, weddings.
they did mocktails for us, but they also do alcoholic cocktails as well. So you know they set up shop and
Yeah. Nice
they're
bar
they're,
set up.
they're your bar. They're your bar set up.
I mean, it was
it was
awesome.
really well.
They had infused water with
Yes.
cucumbers and a lemon. It was freaking awesome.
Yes, it was awesome.
I was on the water like it could have been an alcoholic beverage, and I was at the club.
That's good. I'm trying not to laugh.
Hey, but I mean, no, but it was a very good event, and even though we were going through or what we had been through, you know, for the last 15, 16 years, trying to get pregnant, and at this point, even going through IVF transfer and it becoming negative. I mean, it turned out to not be successful. But here's the thing, because this is what I've been hearing the whole time. I was like,
Okay.
going through this, but even though it failed, God does not fail.
Amen.
So even though it failed, because people say IVF failed when they, hashtag IVF failed, cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, cycle 4, cycle 5. It doesn't matter because God does not fail us. And he's a God that he does not lie. He can't lie. So if he says that we're able to be fruitful and multiply, because that's a demand on our body, and he says that that's what we're going to do. And we've been prophesied so many times that we're going to have children, and not just one child, but we're going to have more than one. So we're going to be standing on that faith, and we're going to believe, and we're going to keep confessing and keep standing on our confession that we are going to have children. I do want to mention that the transfer, when we had the transfer, let's go back on that, because that was awesome.
Oh man.
I mean,
okay.
the experience, I don't know.
I bawled.
I want people to chime in on this portion, because if you have ever been through an IVF cycle at any time in your TTC journey, trying to conceive, and for us, I felt like it was a personable thing, because they did make it personal for us.
They did.
And I felt like, oh my God, they love us. It was
Right.
like, oh, thank you for making this moment special for us. Regardless of how it ended up. That moment, that very moment where I
didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was sitting in the stirrups. We was getting ready to go, to have the transfer, and I had already had how many volumes did they give me?
I can't remember.
I think they gave me 2. And then they gave me some antibiotics and whatnot. But at this point, I was feeling no pain. So, the young lady and I had a full bladder. So here I am trying not to use the bathroom on the thing. But it was just a moment of being there, and then they said, what did they say?
They said turn around and look at the screen at our embryos. And man, I was not expecting that. They showed them getting them and put them into the needle, and then we got over. They showed us the screen, and they showed us implanting them into Shimada. And man, I couldn't contain it. I was bawling the whole time. It was amazing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You making me laugh. Stop.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make you laugh. I was
But yeah, it
feeling
was
tears
amazing.
roll, and
I didn't want it to go.
Oh, for you?
Yeah,
Oh,
like right
okay.
now.
Yeah.
You're like trying not to laugh. I'm like, I'm about to cry. That was a great moment.
Was not expecting that at all. But that was a great moment. They gave us pictures.
Yeah.
And
I was actually looking forward to the pictures because I've seen so many people on YouTube have pictures of their embryos,
Right.
and they always say embryo babies and this, that, and the other. And I was like, well, when are we going to get our pictures? You know, I'm like, come on, bring it. Let me get my pictures of my babies. And so we did have two. And I kept looking at one, and I was like, "You're gonna split," because we've been claiming multiples for a long time, and you know,
knock it out in one shot.
Yeah, just the moment of, or just the thought of having triplets, you know, 2 boys and 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 boy. I don't want 3 girls and I don't want 3 boys, but I'm just saying, if it's 3 boys, I'd be awesome. But anyway, so we had that moment. I'm just saying, when you have moments like that, try to look back on the higher moments instead of the lower moments, because if you dwell on the lower moments, then it can put you in a depression. It can put you in a state
that was
where
an amazing moment.
And it was a very amazing. It was awesome, right? We were floating
Yeah.
for like days on end.
Yeah.
And I think it sunk in. It was like, oh my God, I got 2 babies inside of me. So, I mean, but all in all, it was awesome. I was off 2 weeks. Didn't have to work. It was awesome, okay? So even with this, and we are going forward. Don't get it twisted.
Keep trying.
We're gonna keep trying because
And we want you guys to keep trying and don't give up as well.
Yeah, we're cheering for you guys.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't want to be parents?
Right.
Who doesn't want to be parents, and who doesn't want to have a little one that looks like both of us? And acts like more of you than me. Praise the Lord.
And I'm trying not to laugh, because I had
sorry.
surgery. I had my gallbladder removed. So anytime I sneeze, cough, laugh, whatever,
Anything.
hurts like the dickens.
So I'm just going to laugh for him. It's no big
So
deal.
that's why I'm a little subdued. And that.
Yeah, he's not himself. Ugh. But anyway, so this is just to encourage people. This is just to let you guys know that, just because our journey, our first attempt, not our first attempt, I'm sorry, because we've been trying for years. So this is not our first attempt, but our first IVF
cycle,
attempt.
yeah.
Yep. That it ended not to our favor. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying that God still doesn't favor us, because he does. His favor is still upon us. So we're just going to keep trying. And our doctor suggests that we keep trying. And even at our age, we're going to keep trying.
And that's what we're going to do.
And that's what we're going to do. So we want to encourage you, just like Ralph said, you guys keep trying as well. Do not stop. No matter what they say.
Yeah.
If you still got the tools.
Hey.
Okay. If you still got the tools to do it.
Then do it.
Then do it. Okay.
All right.
So.
I don't have anything else. I just want to, like I said, continue to encourage you guys. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to this video. You never know who may need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to thank just everyone that came out to our event. We'd like to thank just everybody in the TTC community.
Yeah.
So
Moms in the Making. Thank you so much for coming out and representing. And
so we'll have a whole bunch of things in the description box so you can see these guys' web pages or whatnot. And just connect.
Yeah, and we are going to do Desserts and Dialogue again.
Yes.
We're going to try to do it before the year is out. With the seasons change, it's Michigan, but it does not matter. We're still going to do it because it's a lot of people out here that really needs encouragement and the information. So, so we're going to wrap it up and just subscribe. Subscribe, people.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And we will see you guys next time. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.